Hello, Libra. Welcome. Welcome to AliCatArcana and happy February. It's like tomorrow, right? Or whenever you find this. So today we're going to start off with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck to get an energy guide, what we're working with for this energy pull today. And I already shuffled these cards for you, but I just wanted to get one more in on there. One card for Libra. Our highest good, please. What kind of energy? There we go. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Wow. And like, even the way she's holding this weapon right here. What is that called? There's a cool name for it. A tomahawk, right? Is that what it is? A tomahawk? She's like just like a Libra, like totally balanced and looking off into the distance. Plus, we got that buff symbolism right there. So let go of the need to be right. So with this as our energy, it's like I'm also feeling you can see so many different paths, and on psychic levels, on very physical levels, and it is in the Libra nature to find that balance and like seek it out, like homeostasis, like it's your job or something. It's just a part of who you are. And okay, we've got 3 buttons here as well that are like standing out and they're like triangulated on her body. So you are totally of spirit. And this letting go of the need to be right, it doesn't mean that you're not right, right? It doesn't mean that the things that you see are invalid or invalid. They're absolutely valid. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the outcome that we're seeking is going to be helped along by our speaking of it. Okay. So let's go into, I'm going to do a Sands of Time reading for you today with the classic Rider-Waite tarot deck. We're going to get 9 cards out for you and then get a little bit more into what your February fortunes may be. All right, for Libra. Past, present, and future. 9 cards, please. For Libra. They're sliding. A lot of times they just pop right out. Ooh, almost. Okay, we got our first 4 here. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you've come a long way. Let's see here. 4 more cards for Libra. February energy. Two more. One. I'm taking it. 2. Okay, let's see what we got over here. This one that flew. All right. So in your past position, we have the Star. We have the 5 of Wands reversed, and the Empress. Boom, right? Then in our current energy, we have the Emperor in reverse. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress pulled out right one after the other. And then in the middle spot in the entire read, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. And then we had the King of Cups fly out too. And it kind of spun all over the place. So it's maybe not as set in stone here with those energies. Okay, then in our future energy, we have the Sun. And then we have the Hierophant. And then we have the Ace of Wands, right? So let's dig into it a little bit here. In your past energy, it looks like you've gone through a lot of healing to get to this Empress state, and you've done it. You've done the work. You've put in the hours of thought and meditation, or whatever your modality of healing is, and it's worked for you. Lots of prayer, meditation, possibly going through the motions and understanding the motivation and all of those motivations. Hey, how does that work? uh, but yeah, it looks like you've done a lot of the healing because you got to a point where it was just like, I'm dropping the fight. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm figuring it out inside of myself or with a select few others, but mainly I'm figuring out where I stand in this situation. And by dropping the fight, it brought you into this beautiful Empress energy. This Empress who, she is this nurturing, abundant, life-giving force in the world. She is the divine feminine, and she's sitting on her throne. And when we get to this Empress energy, it's just so beautiful. She's also got all of these pomegranates covering her dress. Her crown is of stars, and she's holding a staff that has like a crystal ball on the end of it. So it's like you're all seeing, all knowing. You've gone through the moves, you've made the healing motions. You sit on a throne of red, of creativity, and what you seek, it comes to you, and it comes to you in a fair and just and noble way, because that is the energy that you're vibrating on. And it's balanced between all the signs. And the Empress is she is all of the queens in the entire deck rolled into one. She's experienced all of those avenues. All right. Now, I say, good job on ya. You know, it's not always easy going, but you did keep going, and you've come to this place where you don't have to always be looking like behind you. Always. You're at a much more even keeled place from the work that you put in the past. Now, when we come to your present energy, we've got the Emperor in reverse. So there could be someone in your life, in your energy. They don't to physically be there, but they could physically be there. This someone that could have a lot to do with your healing, and y'all's aren't on the same page. You're not seeing eye to eye on something. And with this Emperor in the reverse here, it's like he's unwilling to bend or recognize or see what it is that you're about and what it is that you want. It's a very unforgiving, rigid energy that we're coming up here. It could also be a masculine energy inside of yourself that is a little bit behind your feminine growth, and that could be a part of this next wave of your learning phases in February here. But like I said, it could also be embodied by a whole different person. And I get the feeling that it is embodied by a whole different person, someone that you probably care about very much, but you've gone through a lot with them, and you're not fighting anymore. You're not putting up with any of that anymore. And at the same time, though, you still love them, and you're not ready to walk away from the situation, even though it seems like a lot of times that could be something that's on your mind, like walking away. Maybe you're right now loving this person from a distance. You could just be still going through everything you've gone through, like piecing through what each scenario possibly meant. It's a lot of thinking, possibly, even though we don't have swords out on the board right here, except for this. I mean, like it. Yeah, not a single sword out. I was thinking that this King of Cups was holding a sword over here, but it's just part of his seat. So that is something that your main energy is working with here, is whether or not you are walking away. You're kind of in this like limbo state. Do I stay? Do I go? Yes, great love. Are you projecting the thoughts of what you want onto, like superimposing it onto what actually is happening? And then what is that anyways? And how do we decide? So I think those are a lot of the questions that you're coming up against right now in February. Do I stay or do I go? No. Do I stay or do I go now? Because there is great love here. And now, this could either be the Empress transforming through conversations that you have, because we are letting go of the need to be right, because what's it bringing us, right? But you do have this King of Cups also. Now, the King of Cups, he loves real deep, but he has a difficult time. It's not in his makeup and character to be very loquacious about it. He's not someone that's going to be talking to you about all of his thoughts and his feelings and emotions, even though, currents run deep and we feel energies, absolutely. It doesn't mean that the expression of them is there. So this is also directly under the Empress. This is either the Emperor coming to understand that you're like at this spot where you're ready to walk away, even though maybe not necessarily what you want to do. And he could be transforming into this King of Cups. Or this King of Cups is somebody brand new that's going to treat you a lot different. So that's the current main energy that we're looking at for February here. And thank goodness you have all this healing background to help you through it. Not only that, Spirit's always with you, helping guide us. Because then in the future here, it's looking super freaking bright, dude. Like the sun, either there's going to be a coming together, seeing eye to eye with this person of the past, or it's going to be a brand new, fresh, sunny start with this other king right here. This king could be the same, or they'd be two different people. Whatever your situation is, right? But dang, the sun, like they say, it's like the happiest card in the deck. It bodes well for building a legacy, for building, joy as the center focal point of your life, joy in all avenues of life, in health, in relationships, in career, all of those things. And say too, like when it comes to when people are healing, if there's a ton of things that are out of balance in their lives, even if you just put one thing in balance in your life, all of the other things start to, get into step and get into place. And that's how it seems like you're the one that is driving this ship, right? You're driving this meat suit. And when you do all that healing work and you realize that you have to take account what's genuinely best for you, and involves, a lot of other people sometimes. It's kind of contradictory to say that, but our resting happiness, we love the people around us and we care for them, and their happiness has to do with our happiness, and learning the balance of what that means, right? So, man, this sun, it's coming out to shine, and it's looking by the end of February here. You've got a lot of good stuff, because then right in the middle of the bottom here, we've got the Hierophant, which is a card of, traditional marriage and commitment. It's also a card that it's like you could be embodying that Hierophant energy of being like this person that is very in tune with your own self. So you are the authority figure of religion and what you will or won't do inside yourself. And that could have to do with harmony with another, or harmony without another, or because you're without the other. But it is a very, what's the word? Well, it's a position of power. It's a position of power. You're holding the keys. And I mean, X marks the spot, like right at the bottom of those keys right there. And they even have disciples. So there could be people or children, or it doesn't have to be children, but just those that look up to you and they see your growth and they see how far you've come. Because too, I'm feeling like with the sun, the Hierophant, and the energy picking up, we're going into the Ace of Wands. And so brand new ideas, brand new fiery starts of creativity in your life, new things, new ideas, because when that wheel gets moving and starts spinning, it's like the snowball effect. And that happens to go for your creativity as well. So February is looking exciting. I mean, there are some hard, fast energies that you will possibly come up against with this Emperor and the do I stay or do I go? I keep hearing that song in my head. But the overall end of the day energy here is that you do it to it, you get through it, you become your own sturdy Hierophant goddess star here, and the sun is just shining into your life, and you're able to get into something new. And that when we get to that level too, it's just like it seems like you are giving more credence to your connection with Spirit, because Spirit is here offering you this, this Ace of Wands, and they're like, here, this is the wand of destiny. It's yours now. What are you going to do with it? And here's some ideas. Here's some bits of energy excitement for you, because you are so capable of these different things, especially when we let go of the need to be right. What's right for you isn't right for everyone else, and vice versa. But she's like holding the tomahawk of justice. And this gentle buffalo behind is like helping lead the way. It's so cool because out of this buffalo's nose, I think that's like his breath coming down, but it looks like spirit is going up into him, like a smoke signal or something. It's really cool looking. You're on a good path, Libra. Okay, let's get you some February fortunes out of the tea leaf fortunes. Ooh, these are so cool. I love these cards. Get you a couple, 3 or 4. These two, eh? Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. That Emperor, okay? Then we've got Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Ooh, the Staff. You really are on a spiritual path. Your guides are calling out to you. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. We pulled February. For one of the reads yesterday, that same thing happened. I love that. Energy. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up with the Emperor in reverse. Just, it feels like that energy hardcore. Arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. All right, that's an angry rooster. Look at him, dude. Yeah, so let's just keep that in mind. Do you need to be right? Is it worth all of the effort going in and doing that? Are you doing more damage by even entertaining that person? You be the judge. You do it like you feel it, always. Then we've got the Torch. All right, this is so cool. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And doesn't that sound like a Libra? It does, you know, the understanding. Carry that torch. Carry that torch into every day. I encourage you to create routines in your life that help you carry that torch, because we make time for what's important, all right? Now we've got this February energy, so this is all blowing in right now. Quick moving air energy, like the swords. And I'm feeling this Ace of Wands with this too coming in. So lots of creative ideas, especially with this torch and this staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. It's like the universe has got your back, dude. It totally does. We're going to pull from that deck today. But the staff, right? We're speaking to your experience here as an energetic being in an earthy, dense body. And you're coming to understand what that means in your circumstances. So, man, you've got so much spiritual guidance and help surrounding you at all times. You're totally welcome to hone in on that, pray for that, pray with that, to of that. It's freaking cool. This is a nice reading. Okay, let's get you an animal oracle card for Libra to help them be guided along their path this February. For Libra, one card, please. One animal guide. Okay, it's good. Boom. The flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. Oh my gosh. That turning around, right? What do I stay or do I go? Embrace the in-between. Plumage. 26 for 8. You've got abundance, man. You've got a lot of abundance coming your way. We've got that's the 8 too. Awesome. 88. Wow. Okay. Embrace the in-between. It is a balancing act, right? And you're absolutely suited, maybe more suited than most signs for that balancing act that you do, the tipping of the scales. Also with this, like this pinkish red energy, it's showing that vibrancy to move forward and run with that divine feminine and masculine inside yourself that's, being cultivated. Feathers could be messengers for you. Also, this is like a royal, like, it's like a tiara, but it's like on, maybe it's more like a necklace on this flamingo's like cheek and neck. The black eye of knowingness. Yeah, plus, I mean, like, I don't know, I'm getting that ibis energy. You might want to check into some Egyptian mythology. But yes, the message is to embrace the in-between. It's safe to be there. And then the last message that we're going to get for you, Libra, is from has got your back, deck. We'll get a message to help you keep, maybe a mantra for this week for you. You're welcome to do it like you feel it, as ever. My favorite saying. One card for Libra, please. Boop, there it go. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Oh my gosh, this is that healing path you've been on. Wow. And it's like you're merging from the red to the yellow to the red in there. So it's like moving out of that base, very physical energy into higher realms along your chakra system. So the healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. And as I look at this too, I got a glimpse of the Cat in the Hat. What is that? Shel Silverstein. I don't know if that means something to you. If you got a Shel Silverstein book, you should probably take it out and give it The Giving Tree. Anyhow, just that's what this art reminds me of for some reason right now. The little leaves that are dropping down, the Giving Tree. Is good, but healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Dude, into the nitty-gritty, into the meat of it. So dang, we're gonna end your reading with 3 questions from the Book of Answers by Carol Bolt. So if you'd like to pause the video to get your questions in order, I'm just gonna meditate over the book and open to the page to give us some guidance. All right, so question 1 for Libra. Move on. Question 2 for Libra. The answer is in your backyard. And then lastly, question 3 for Libra. It may not be logical. Boom. So dang, thank you, you beautiful Librans. Yeah, Venusians just like Taurus, right? So dang, I hope that this energy read could help guide you along your way. Take what serves you and just leave the rest. I know everyone says that, but it's true, right? We're all on different paths. So dang, I wish you wonderful weeks to come. And I'll be back next week for another reading. Thanks for joining me. I totally appreciate you. And I will see you Zen. Mwah. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.